The proposal calls for allowing 1 week of hunting each October. Those in favor of the hunt say it's needed to decrease the number of nuisance bear encounters and bear attacks.
I just don't think that killing the bears is going to do anything except get hunters trophies.
Animal defender Anthony Rogers Wright supports education instead. He presented this $5,000 check to be used to prevent bear and human encounters.
We believe that non-lethal approaches, bear-proof cans, bear-proof containers, and public education will have a win-win scenario.
Local legislators.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman and fellow commissioners. Thank you for allowing me to address you this morning. My name is Anthony Rogers Wright, Policy and Organizing Director with Environmental Action, nonprofit advocacy and public interest organization that's been fighting for environmental protection since 1970. This is my second time traveling to Florida from New York City on behalf of our members to discuss this issue. Our members include Florida residents as well as tourists who frequent the state. And I just want to let you know that I believe through discussion, compromise, and hard work, we can arrive at an acquiesce that yields a win-win situation that would result in both public safety and continued preservation of the black bears. The last hearing on this issue included a presentation by the Florida bear expert known as Dr. Bear. And while this presentation was indeed informative, it failed to establish a nexus between hunting bears who live in forests and reducing bear-human incidents in suburban areas where they've been occurring almost exclusively. We've also heard fantastical arguments from proponents of lifting the ban, mainly from hunters and gun enthusiasts, who believe that killing bears in forests will somehow send a signal to bears who frequent the suburban areas not to mess with humans. Again, no credible nexus for this scenario or this syllogism has been established. And I jokingly referred last time that I was here that bears don't use social media accounts like Twitter to send each other messages with hashtags like Black Bears Matter. So please allow me to present you with a proven nexus. Non-lethal methods, such as bear-proof containers, increased public education, lead to less bear incidents. And how do I know this? Well, in 2005, Edward A. Tabbs, a professor of chemistry and chemical biology at Rutgers State University of New Jersey, released a report entitled Correlation of Reduction in Nuisance Black Bear Complaints with Implementation of a Hunt versus Nonviolent Program. The report concludes, largely based on statistical data, that implementation of non-lethal management approaches reduce bear complaints and incidents more effectively than hunting them. And I would recommend that all of you check out this report. And I'm wondering that if my neighbor from New Jersey who addressed you earlier is aware of this report. And further, sir, I would like to just quickly say that I think it's a false equivalency with all of that said to compare Florida's bear situation to New Jersey's. It would be as imprudent as using California as an example for how to manage water resources. But getting back to it, it begs the question, why can't the approach of non-lethal management work in this great state of Florida? Why can't Florida implement a program of education, bear-proof garbage cans, and containers that reduce bear foraging in residential communities? And if you are concerned about the cost, please allow me to assuage your concerns somewhat. I'm pleased to announce that my members from Environmental Action have raised $5,387, which we are giving to our friends from the Humane Society of the United States to assist FWC with non-lethal approaches like bear-proof containers in public education. Their Florida State Director, Kate McFall, who I've been working with over the past few months, has assured me that these funds will be used exclusively to work with FWC to arrive at a win-win scenario, increase public safety and preservation of this beautiful species and gift to Florida. I urge you, I beseech you to please work with HSUS and other organizations statewide and give this a chance before making a costly decision that could hurt the bears' comeback and bring them back to the brink of extinction. If the program is not working in a few months or a given time frame, then we can revisit the issue. Because this is an excellent opportunity for FWC to prove to the citizens of Florida and the tourists nationwide who frequent your state that your primary goal is to preserve public safety as opposed to promote perverse trophies for a few. I'll just close in saying, if you are unwilling to use these funds and work with HSUS and other organizations, you have to give us a reason why this is really happening. Because given the commitment of our members, HSUS, and other organizations, coupled with the fact that no nexus can be established between hunting bears in forests and increasing public safety, it's becoming increasingly difficult for FWC to lift this ban on a platform based on the public interest. Thank you so much for your time, and have a great afternoon.
We would like to thank you for the Environmental Action Group, and we can see right there that you have a generous check, bringing it all the way down from Brooklyn.
Thank you.
And frankly, understand that one of our highest priorities is exactly what you're talking about, and that is bear-proof garbage cans. And so we accept that check because that's most helpful toward that effort. Thank you.
Sir. And quickly before I go, I'm just happy to hear everyone mentioning science, and I hope to invite your governor to also embrace the science of climate change.
Thank
as well.
you. Appreciate it. Thank you.